Por, a verb you cannot ignore.
Why not?
Because many other verbs derive from it, and mastering them take your Portuguese to the next level. Today you'll learn 5 key verbs that end in por with real-life examples and a challenge at the end of the lesson. Olá pessoal! Knowing how to conjugate por is essential in Portuguese. If you get it right, you'll automatically know how to conjugate all verbs that derive from it. Check out the link below to learn how to conjugate por, since the goal of today's lesson is to introduce you to verbs that derive from it. Let's begin. The city councillors are gathered to discuss some improvements for the city. Mr. Soares, one of the councillors, proposed a plan for a new bridge. Sr. Soares, dos vereadores, propôs plano para uma ponte nova. Propor means to propose, to suggest. O Sr. Soares, dos vereadores, propôs plano para uma ponte nova.
Proponho que a ponte seja construída de concreto.
He proposes that the bridge be built of concrete. Ele propõe que a ponte seja construída de concreto. Ele propõe que a ponte seja construída de concreto. Notice that the verb propor, a verb of suggestion, requires the use of the subjunctive. You'll find below the link to great lessons on the subjunctive mood. Ele propõe que a ponte seja construída de concreto. Mr. Soares has a rather strong personality. He often imposes his point of view. O Sr. Soares tem uma personalidade bastante forte. Ele geralmente impõe seu ponto de vista. So, impor means to impose. Ele geralmente impõe seu ponto de vista. However, the conditions imposed are not always accepted by everyone. No entanto, as condições impostas nem sempre são aceitas por todos. No entanto, as condições impostas nem sempre são aceitas por todos. Mr. Nunes often opposes suggestions made by Mr. Soares. O Sr. Nunes frequentemente se opõe às sugestões feitas pelo Sr. Soares. Opor-se, with a reflexive pronoun now. Opor-se, which means to oppose. O Sr. Nunes frequentemente se opõe às sugestões feitas pelo Sr. Soares. At the last meeting, 10 councillors opposed Mr. Soares' proposals. Na última reunião, 10 vereadores se opuseram às propostas do Sr. Soares. Na última reunião, 10 vereadores se opuseram às propostas do Sr. Soares. Mrs. Vilma Pereira always remains calm in meetings. She does her best not to upset anyone. Dona Vilma Pereira sempre se mantém calma nas reuniões. Ela faz o possível para não se indispor com ninguém. Ela faz o possível para não se indispor com ninguém. The verb indispor-se, with reflexive pronoun, means to do something, to have an argument with someone, so that you are no longer friendly with them. This is indispor-se. So she does her best not to upset anyone. Ela faz o possível para não se indispor com ninguém. However, last week, when she called to cancel her cable TV subscription by phone, oh, what an ordeal! She was not very friendly anymore with the agent. Ela se indispôs com a atendente. Ela se indispôs com a atendente. Ah, se possível, eu prefiro não me indispor com ninguém. Se possível, eu prefiro não me indispor com ninguém. Before we see our last verb, I'd like to thank all subscribers, all members of Plain Portuguese Club. Because of you, the channel has over 500 videos. That's impressive, isn't it? Oh, that's a lot of free content available. That wouldn't be possible without your support. Thank you very much. Muitíssimo obrigada. And now our last verb. All counselors missed Mr. Silva during the meeting. Dona Vilma said he wouldn't show up. Now, Mr. Silva had witnessed a robbery and was subpoenaed to testify before the judge. O Sr. Silva testemunhou roubo e foi intimado a depor perante o juiz. O Sr. Silva testemunhou roubo e foi intimado a depor perante o juiz. Depor means to testify. Other witnesses also testified on the same day. Outras testemunhas também depuseram no mesmo dia. Outras testemunhas também depuseram no mesmo dia. Now it's your turn. I challenge you to write a few sentences or a short story using at least 3 of today's verbs. And don't forget to share whatever you write here with me. Thank you very much for watching another lesson. See you next time. Até a próxima. Tchau!